Welcome to October's market stat for Northeast Columbia 2021. Now, when we're talking about Northeast, remember we're only talking about zip codes 29223, 29229, 29016, and then the Elgin, Richland County portion of Elgin 29045. Now, these are single family residential homes, no townhouses, patio homes, modular homes, anything like that. So, obviously, a lot of people are talking about interest rates at the end of the year. People are starting to project what's going to happen next year with the housing market. How's the market looking? I'm sure you're hearing things. So, what's the data telling us? What's the market data telling us? Well, let's look, let's go over it, and let's see what we can find. Stay tuned. Before we dive into today's video, please know that you can catch all of our video content on our YouTube channel at Antonio Newton Realtor. There you'll find our market stats, our Time to Talk Tuesday series, as well as our After Coffee series. And you can also connect with us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, as well as other social media sites. And show us a little bit of love. If you see a video, make sure you like and comment, or you can share it with someone who you think can benefit. But most importantly, make sure you hit that bell so that way you get notified of any video content that we post. And I'd also like to thank my sponsors, Better Way Properties, as well as ColumbiaNortheastHomeshow.com. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. So diving right into Northeast market stats. We closed the exact same number of houses that we closed last year. October, we closed 294. 2020, 2021, we closed 294. So there was no change there. But there was change in equity. So last year, the average sale price was $252,363. So that has went up 11% to $281,041. Now remember that 11% is outpacing what the national average is, which is anywhere between 3 and 6 in terms of annual appreciation for home values. So good job, homeowners. But we're still down in inventory. Inventory is down 11%. Last year, this time, we had 750 available homes, and right now we only have 670 on the market. So that is showing that there's still an inventory issue. And how's that inventory issue affecting the market? Well, once again, let's look at two of the big determining factors, which are days on the market as well as list to sell price ratio. So as we're backtracking, last year, the list to sell price ratio was 98.91%. Still pretty good. In your most traditional or normal markets, that would be fantastic. If I list a house for $100,000, I'm going to get 98.9. I'm going to get $98,900. That's almost full ask price. And the average days on the market was 42. That's a little bit over 1 month. That's a month and a half. So great numbers, but that was what we were doing last year. So before we go into what we did this month, let's see what we did last month. Last month for September, average days on the market was 18. So last year in October it was 42. Last month it was 18. And then last month it was 100.41% in terms of list price to sell price ratio. So sellers were getting over what they listed their property for. So did that trend continue? Well, for October 2021, drum roll, average days on the market, 14 days. So things are selling quicker than they did for the month of September. So not seeing quite of a slowdown yet. But what about list to sell price? That slowed down, right? Yeah, it did. Last month it was 100.41%. This month it's 100.35%. So it slowed down 0.06% is what it slowed down in terms of list price to sell price. But it sped up in terms of days on the market. So a little bit slower in price, but things are going now faster. So when we look at the chart for this month's market stats, what we see is very similar to these numbers. And now we can see it broken down by price point. So when we look at that 100 to 400,000 price point, we really see how there's that bottleneck. Between 100 and 200,000, we have 15 properties on the market versus 124 that's pending and 79 that closed. When you look at the 200 to 300 price point, 87 active listings versus 328 pending and 119 that closed for the month of October. So clearly not enough inventory for the demand. And then even going up to 300 and 400,000, it's a lot closer, but you still see the active 111 is outpaced by the pending, which is 170, as well as the close, which is 52. Now, once we get over that, it balances out in terms of the 400 to 500 price range, as well as the 500 and up. But we still see a big bottleneck at that 100 to 400 price point. So if you're in that market, it's going to be very competitive. And we're going to see how that continues to. That's why days on the market is only at 14, and sellers are able to get over their list price. So what does this video mean for you? Well, it'd be very unfair for me to try to tell you how you can use this data and apply it, because a large part of that is going to depend on your position in the marketplace. Are you a buyer? Are you a seller? Are you an investor? And even though it's broken down by price point, it's still a pretty broad or general overview of the market. There's so many other factors that go into determining a home's value or a home's price. So what we invite you to do is just give us a call. Either you can just comment on this video, or you can reach out to us via text or email. And if you're really of interest, you can give us a call. I'll carve out time to talk with you and answer any of your real estate needs, questions, and concerns. And just in case if you're wondering, we can help you or anyone you know with any of their real estate needs, either here in South Carolina or somewhere else. So give us a call. Antonio Newton with the Newton Group at Coldwell Banker. I look forward to hearing from you soon.